What's going on, everyone? It's Marsellis back with another video here, and we have to talk about the main crypto, and this is Bitcoin. Yes, we have to talk about Bitcoin here, and actually we're going on a little uptrend here on Bitcoin. I definitely believe we're going to rise, and I just read this Yahoo Finance article that described that we're going to reach 100k by at least August. And I definitely believe we'll reach 100k by the end of the year. I don't know about August, but I know that we'll reach 100k by the end of the year. That is definitely expected. We are definitely going to continue to rise here with Bitcoin. Obviously, we just had this little drop here, but this drop was only caused by Biden announcing that capital gains long-term taxes will be raised from like 24% or 23% up to all the way up to 39%. So that is a lot, and that's why a lot of people sold out here in Bitcoin. And actually, before this news happened, we were really projected to continue to rise. But then this news happened, and it just brought us all the way down here. But what we can actually continue to see here is another rise, just like what we see with Dogecoin. Dogecoin is rising again. It's up 20% for the day, and Bitcoin will continue to rise as well. Let's look over here at the little 1 minute chart. As you can see, we are coming back from what we had, the flash crash that we had. We're coming back from this. We're doing pretty good numbers here, but as you can see, this is the little rebound that we had right here, and we're just trading sideways a little bit for here. But I'm definitely very optimistic with Bitcoin in the future. I do believe Bitcoin is going to continue to grow and be the #1 crypto out of all of them, even though I'm really bullish with Dogecoin, and Dogecoin is my top crypto. I still believe Bitcoin right now is the crypto to look at. But yeah, I do not see us going below 43k here, and I really don't see us going below 48, 47. I definitely see us continuing to grow here in the long term and in the short term with Bitcoin. And really, the capital gains tax, it just kind of scared everyone off. Like, the tax didn't even happen. It was just news or a rumor, really. Something that Biden wants to do. And as we can see with politics, the president doesn't always get what they want in politics. So Biden may not even win this. He may be starting high to maybe meet them in the middle, or maybe meet them around like 27, 28%. But I don't think we're going to get taxed at 39% for the long-term capital gain taxes. You know, America is not going to let that happen. Rich people will not let that happen. They will do whatever they have to. They will pay money to manipulate politics. They will do what they have to not have that capital gains tax happen. So we will not see that. And this is one of the instances where you can think they're corrupt politics, because, you know, it's what's going to help drive the price up, because people want their money. They don't want to pay high capital gains. And honestly, I don't think people over $1 million should have to pay 39% in capital gains. It's not right. I think everyone should really pay the same amount in taxes. And honestly, I'm going to be completely honest, I think 10% is a good point. Like, 10% should be what everyone pays. No one should pay any more or any less, you know, unless they, you know, even if they do make a certain amount, you got to make it fair for everyone. Like, you have to think about it. Like, if someone's making 10k, all right, they pay 1k for taxes. If someone's making 100k, they pay 10k. You have to make it fair for everyone. If they're making $1 million, make them pay 100k. But yeah, just make it fair for everyone. Just make it 10%. That's what I want to see with any kind of taxes. I just want to see it 10% all over. I don't want to see any more state taxes. But you know, this would be a Marsellis world. This would be a Marsellis government. This is what the government would look like if it was ran by me. Everyone would pay 10%. There'd be no state taxes. There would be, what else would I have? I don't know. I don't want to get too off track here. But let's continue to pay attention to Bitcoin here. But yeah, Bitcoin is definitely going to continue to rise here. Let's read this article that we have by Yahoo Finance. They say why Bitcoin's pullback could be healthy for a 100% run. This is really big for Bitcoin here. So let's go all the way down here to where he says we don't see this necessarily as something that takes us to a 2017 type market top. That's when we topped out, I believe, at 19k in 2017. Then we had a huge drop. But yeah, let's continue to read. So let's go down here. Alright. Among fellow bulls who share Grider's opinion in predicting significant upside to come, many point to Bitcoin's boom and bust cycles tied back to the mechanics of Bitcoin's code with which automatically cuts the price paid to miners, confirming transactions on the network in half roughly every 4 years in an event dubbed a halving. In May 2020, Bitcoin's experienced its third halving when the miner reward was automatically reduced from 12.5 Bitcoin to 6.25. Historically, Bitcoin's price has rallied after those events, as most recently marked by the nearly 3,000% rally that followed in the 18 months after the second halving. So they're predicting about something that happened in the past, and they're saying this is going to happen again. They're saying that we're going to continue to rise here in Bitcoin. Honestly, I do believe we will continue to rise here. This Bitcoin rally is exactly like previous halvings, likely to reach 115K by August. So they're saying this drop is really healthy. This is going to really motivate people to put more money in Bitcoin because it's buying at such a dip that we haven't seen yet. We were at 64K and now we're all the way down here. Actually 62.9K this week. But yeah, we're going to continue to rise here at Bitcoin. This is such a good dip to buy, and I would definitely continue to buy this dip. If you are going to invest inside of Bitcoin, this is a really good entry point. But remember, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. But as you can see, we were at $1 trillion inside of market cap. Now we're at 925 billion. So this is a huge discount here with Bitcoin. And you got to think all those whales took their money out. And they're definitely they're going to put their money back in. They were just securing these prices now so then that they can secure this tax rate. But this is definitely going to help us rise inside the long term. We're going to continue to grow here. As you can see, our market cap $925 billion, and we are doing really good here with Bitcoin. Our maximum supply, we all know this, $21 million maximum supply, 21 million Bitcoin, and our circulating right now is 18.9 million. So we are doing really good with Bitcoin here. We are almost maxed out in supply, and you got to think, when we're maxed out in supply, the price for Bitcoin is going to go crazy because no one can no longer mine Bitcoin. Bitcoin is going to stay at 21 million supply, and that's all. So people are going to be hoarding Bitcoins. So this is the price that you want to get in on right now. 18.6 million circulating supply compared to 21 million total supply. This is really big for Bitcoin. I don't know if everyone understands how big this is. This is really imperative that you get in on this now. Like, we have only about, I would want to say 3 million or 2.5 or 2.4 million Bitcoin left to be mined. This is really big for Bitcoin. We really need to capitalize on this right now, because if you do not get in right here and all the Bitcoin is then mined and everyone has it in their accounts, then the only way you're going to be getting Bitcoin is to directly purchase it from an exchange that is dishing you out Bitcoin, which will continue to jack up the price. You can only get it from other people who are dishing out Bitcoin, but you know they're going to jack up the price. The price for Bitcoin is going to go crazy once the max supply is reached, and we are almost there at the max supply. I actually want to look up something. I want to look up how much was Bitcoin's circulation in 2019. Let's look at this. So there are currently 18.6 billion in existence every 10 minutes. All right, I want to see how much we were around 2019. Bitcoin in circulation 2009 to 2021. This is definitely what I need to look at here. Alright, I guess allow that. Alright, let's look at this. Back in 2009, they're saying this is in millions, numbers of Bitcoin inside of millions. So in 2009, we had 1.3 million Bitcoin. And in 2016, we had 15.6 million Bitcoin. And we have always had this cap right here of 21 million max supply. So look, around 2019, we were, well, wait, let's go all the way back here to 2017 when we were really rising high in Bitcoin. 16.9 million Bitcoin were in circulation. 1 year later, 17.24 million Bitcoin. And then another year later, we have 8. So it seems every single year, another million of Bitcoin is being added into the circulation. So next year, that's saying that we should be around 19.5 million Bitcoin by 2022. So by 2023, we should have around 20 million, or maybe even almost 21 million. And by 2023 we will be completely sold out in Bitcoin. By 2023 we will have no more Bitcoin left. There will only be Bitcoin inside of people's wallets and inside of exchanges. There's no more Bitcoin to be left to mine. So we are going to be really high in price with Bitcoin come in 2023. People are saying Bitcoin to $1 million, and I could definitely see that in 2023 when we are completely maxed out in Bitcoin supply. But yeah, 2023 we are going to be really big in Bitcoin. We're already about to get to 100k. They're predicting that we get to 100k in Bitcoin all the way by August. Like, think about that. In August, being at 100k in Bitcoin. Just imagine by 2023 what we'll be at. We will be at $1 million. This is projected. You can see how much we are raising inside of Bitcoin. Every single year we are going up inside of the amount of Bitcoin that is being mined. But as you can see, it's kind of being at a halt here. They're kind of trying to slow it down, and that's what they're talking about here, about them slowing down the mining of Bitcoin. That's what they mentioned right here. In May 2020, Bitcoin experienced its third halving when the miner reward was automatically reduced from 12.5 Bitcoin to 6.25. As you can see, as the price for Bitcoin raises, they also drop the amount of Bitcoin that can be mined, because, you know, it's only right if they can't be mining 12.5 Bitcoin. Like, they're getting millions of dollars just every single mining session. Like, it can't happen like that. So they're like, no, we're going to drop it down to 6.25. 6.25 Bitcoin. You know, this is what they're doing. So they're taking you down to 6.25, and then they're gonna go down. They're gonna go down below that. They're gonna go from 6.25 all the way down to 3 Bitcoin. This is really big, because it's gonna really motivate people to continue to mine it even more, continue to up their work rate, up the usage, up everything. They're gonna continue to get more mining rigs. People are going to be heavy at mining Bitcoin because of their having the Bitcoin mining rate down. And that's a big trend that's happening right now. And as you can see, they're trying to, you know, stop the rate at which we get to our max supply. So yeah, max supply could either be at 2023 or 2025, but we will be maxed out in Bitcoin by then. That's my personal opinion though. But yeah, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. It's just my personal opinion of what we are going to be doing here with Bitcoin. But yeah, Bitcoin is going to continue to rise. In my personal opinion, we are at such a good dip right now. I don't see how you cannot want to buy this dip. This dip right here is such a good dip to buy with Bitcoin. The last time we had a dip like this was back inside of January 9th, way back here. We had a little bit of dip going down, boom, and then we had another dip, boom. Yeah, as you can see, we're doing lots of numbers here with Bitcoin, and we really don't have huge dips like this often. We had a dip back here, back in the 20th of February, then boom, we went all the way down here to the 26th of February from 56k all the way down to 45k, and we did a similar crash. Every time we get these crashes, we always bounce back way harder, and we're doing that right now. We're about to bounce back. Let's go over here and look at the 1 minute chart. As you can see, the bounce back is already happening, but you know, we're consolidating a little bit right here, but we're trying to bounce back here with Bitcoin, and that's all we want to see. We just want to see that Bitcoin is trying to rise above its new set lows, and we just now hit a low right there, and I'm talking about low in short term. So this is our short term low right here, 47k. But we are not going to touch 47k again. We are going to continue to rise here in Bitcoin. This is a point where you really want to get in. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. But yeah, if you like this video, definitely hit the like button and subscribe. And check out the link in the description for a free stock when you sign up with Robinhood, free stock with Public, free stock with Webull. You can also get crypto on Webull now. And we will be back with another video. And peace.